Hey guys, welcome to Ask Matt LIoyd. So today's question comes from Dave, and Dave has asked, this is a little bit of a long one, so let me read this out. He said, Matt, I've looked at your MTTB and MOB through all of the advertisements. Now, I'm not the sort of person that is expecting overnight wealth. I am looking to better support my family, and at times I am very skeptical, especially in a world where every dollar counts. I visited a few of the forums that have had comments posted and their likes or dislikes, and I would rather hear it from the horse's mouth. Here is my question. I am a person with zero to little marketing experience, zero understanding of the marketing online, and my technical knowledge is minimal at best. Would your program be a fit or work for a person of my knowledge level? Okay, now this is a very good question. So let me give you the condensed version. Basically, if I have no marketing knowledge and no technical expertise, and I've never done this before, and I'm just getting started, can this work for me? And the answer is absolutely yes. Okay, let me tell you why. Every single one of these people, Dave and everyone else watching this, every one of these gurus that you see out there, and I don't put myself in that category as guru, but you might call me a guru, but all of us, we all started out exactly where you are. We all started out not having a clue about internet marketing. I mean, if I told you how naive and ignorant I was when starting out, you would probably laugh. I'll give you a quick example. I remember spending about 2 months trying to work out how a form on a page could be linked to getting email addresses and where those email addresses would go. And after about 2 months, I learned there was such a thing as an email autoresponder. I remember spending probably 3 months learning the difference between having a domain name, having hosting, and what WordPress was. It all just seemed way, way beyond me. I knew nothing at all when I was starting out, and none of this came naturally to me one bit. Okay, and that is how every single person starts out. Every single one of these people that have made millions of dollars, some of them hundreds of millions of dollars, every single one of them started out having no clue. The difference between them and all the other people who attempt this and fail at it is that they just stuck it out. Okay, they just kept at it. They just kept on trying new things, seeing what worked, what didn't. They kept learning from their mistakes, and they persisted with it. That's the only difference between me, okay, having made tens of millions of dollars in this niche from internet marketing and event-based marketing as well, and someone else they've attempted this for a year, half a year, and they haven't made a dime. It's not that I'm any smarter than that person, okay? My intelligence is probably slightly above average, but not that far above average, I can assure you that. It's just that I had a persistence and I wasn't willing to give up. Okay, and I learned from my mistakes. So regardless of where you are starting, absolutely you can do this. Okay, all you have to do is make a decision to get started. You've got to follow what we show you, or whatever training you buy shows you. You've got to implement it, you've got to see what works and what doesn't work, and then you've got to adjust your approach. And you have to remember at all times that you get paid for taking the right actions. You don't get paid for studying and training. Okay, always remember that. Studying and consuming training, videos, webinars, courses, it's very important because you learn a lot that way, but there comes a point where you have to start doing and stop just learning. Okay, so my rule of thumb is for every hour you spend actually learning something, go and spend 4 or 5 hours actually doing it. Go and actually attempt it. And if you will do that and you will focus on revenue producing activities, the things that actually bring in the cash, then you can learn this and you can do very well. Okay, so hopefully that helps. Thanks a lot. I'll see you in the next episode.